Have you ever considered the deep-rooted effects of bullying and trauma? Bullying and trauma are two words we hear often, but do we truly understand what they mean? Bullying is a deliberate act of aggression, intimidation, or coercion against someone perceived as weaker. It's not a one-time event, but a repeated and systematic abuse of power. On the other hand, trauma is a deeply distressing or disturbing experience that leaves an individual feeling helpless and emotionally out of control. It can manifest from a single event, or stem from recurring incidents of violence, neglect, or abuse. Bullying can take on various forms, each with its own set of harmful effects. Physical bullying involves harmful actions against a person's body or property. It's not just punches or kicks, but also includes damaging someone's belongings. Verbal bullying, on the other hand, uses words to degrade or belittle. It's not just about name-calling, but also involves spreading rumors, making offensive remarks, or continually disparaging someone. Social bullying, often overlooked, involves using relationships to ostracize or demean others. It's about isolating someone from their social connections, turning friends against them, or making them feel unwanted and unloved. Lastly, we have cyberbullying, a form of bullying that happens online. It includes posting hurtful comments, sharing private information, or creating harmful content about someone on digital platforms. Just as bullying has different forms, trauma also has various types. Acute trauma results from a single disturbing event, chronic trauma is repeated and prolonged, such as domestic violence or abuse, and complex trauma is exposure to varied and multiple traumatic events, often of an invasive, interpersonal nature. It's essential to understand that bullying and trauma are not just passing phases or rites of passage, they are serious issues that can have lasting impacts on a person's mental, emotional, and physical health. Bullying and trauma can have lasting effects, which we'll explore in our next scene. How does bullying and trauma shape a person's life? Well, let's dive into the profound effects that bullying and trauma can have on an individual. When we talk about bullying and trauma, we can't ignore the psychological impact. The constant exposure to harmful situations can lead to various mental health issues. Depression and anxiety are common, with the victim often feeling a sense of dread, sadness, or worry that just won't go away. Post-traumatic stress disorder, or PTSD, is also a possibility. The traumatic event replays in the victim's mind, causing intense emotional distress. But the effects of bullying and trauma aren't just confined to the mind, they spill over into the social realm as well. Victims often retract from social situations, preferring isolation over the potential risk of further harm. They may struggle with trust issues, finding it difficult to form new relationships or maintain existing ones. This withdrawal and lack of trust can lead to a sense of loneliness and disconnection from the world. Now let's not forget about the physical effects. Bullying and trauma can manifest in various physical symptoms, some of which may not seem related at first. Insomnia is common, as the victim's mind may be too filled with worry or fear to allow for restful sleep. Eating disorders may develop as a coping mechanism, with victims either eating too little or too much in response to their emotional distress. In extreme cases, self-harm may even occur as victims seek a way to express or control their inner turmoil. In a nutshell, the effects of bullying and trauma are extensive, infiltrating every aspect of a person's life. They can reshape the way a person thinks, feels, and interacts with the world around them. It's a ripple effect, with each impact triggering another, creating a cycle that's hard to break. Clearly, the impact of bullying and trauma is far-reaching. But how does one overcome such experiences? Let's explore this in the next segment. Is it possible to rise above the distress caused by bullying and trauma? The answer is a resounding yes. But how? Let's delve into that. Firstly, it's crucial to acknowledge the bullying or trauma you've experienced and the impact it has had on you. Trying to forget or deny these painful experiences might seem like the easy route, but it often leads to more harm than good. Instead, accept that these events have shaped your life in some way, and give yourself permission to feel the emotions that come with that. It's okay to feel sad, angry, or confused. These are valid feelings, and acknowledging them is the first step towards healing. Now, it's important to remember that healing is not a journey you have to embark on alone. Professional help can be invaluable in overcoming bullying and trauma. Therapists and counselors are trained to guide you through your feelings, help you understand your experiences, and equip you with coping mechanisms. They provide a safe space for you to express your thoughts and feelings without judgment, which can be incredibly liberating. But therapy isn't just about talking. It's also about learning to take care of yourself in a holistic way, which brings us to our next point: self-care. Self-care is more than just bubble baths and spa days. It's about taking care of your physical health too. Regular exercise can help reduce symptoms of stress and anxiety, and a balanced diet can improve your mood and energy levels. And let's not forget about sleep. A good night's sleep can do wonders for your mental health, helping you feel more focused and resilient. Now, while self-care is important, don't underestimate the power of a strong support system. Friends and family can provide comfort, reassurance, and a listening ear. They can remind you that you're not alone and that it's okay to ask for help. Support groups, both online and in person, can also be incredibly beneficial. They offer a sense of community and understanding that can be hard to find elsewhere. Hearing others share their experiences and how they've overcome similar challenges can be empowering and inspiring. Remember, overcoming bullying and trauma is a process. It's not linear, and it's okay if some days are harder than others. The key is to keep going, to keep working on yourself and reaching out for support when you need it. You are stronger than you think, and with time, patience, and the right resources, you can rise above the distress caused by bullying and trauma. Overcoming bullying and trauma isn't easy, but it's certainly possible. Next, let's look at some practical steps. What practical steps can one take to overcome the effects of bullying and trauma? A question that leads us to actionable solutions, so let's delve right into it. Firstly, it is crucial to report bullying incidents. This act is not about seeking vengeance. It's about standing up for what's right and ensuring the same doesn't happen to others. Reporting could mean telling a trusted adult, a school counselor, or even law enforcement. Remember, your voice matters, and by speaking up, you're creating a safer space for everyone. Next, let's talk about the importance of resilience and self-esteem. These are your inner shields, protecting you from the harshness of the world. Building resilience involves adopting a positive mindset, focusing on your strengths, and fostering healthy relationships. On the other hand, boosting self-esteem can be achieved through self-affirmations, celebrating small victories, and concentrating on self-improvement. Remember, you are unique, valuable, and worthy of respect. Setting boundaries and advocating for oneself is another crucial step. This means learning to say no when you're uncomfortable and standing up for your rights. It's about knowing your worth and not letting anyone treat you less than you deserve. Advocate for yourself, because if you don't, who will? Lastly, the benefits of mindfulness and relaxation techniques can't be overstated. These practices help you stay centered, reduce stress, and foster mental well-being. Mindfulness involves being present in the moment, while relaxation techniques can range from deep breathing exercises to yoga. These techniques serve as your personal retreat, a sanctuary where you can heal and grow. So, there you have it. These practical steps, reporting bullying, building resilience and self-esteem, setting boundaries, advocating for yourself, and practicing mindfulness and relaxation techniques, are your roadmap to overcoming the effects of bullying and trauma. It won't be easy, and it will take time, but remember, every journey begins with a single step. By taking these steps, one can begin to heal from bullying and trauma. So what have we learned about bullying, trauma, and overcoming them? We've explored the fact that bullying is a repeated, harmful behavior directed towards an individual, often driven by a power imbalance. We've also delved into trauma, a deep emotional response to distressing events. We've acknowledged the severe effects of bullying and trauma. They can cause emotional distress, mental health problems, and can disrupt normal life functions. But remember, these effects don't define you. They're not permanent and can be overcome. We've also discussed various methods to overcome bullying and trauma. We've talked about seeking professional help, building a strong support system, and practicing self-care. We've highlighted practical steps like standing up for yourself, setting boundaries, and being assertive. In conclusion, overcoming bullying and trauma may not be easy, but it's possible. Remember, it's okay to ask for help. You're not alone, and there is a way forward from bullying and trauma. Hello everyone, we need your support. If this video has been helpful or informative, please give it a thumbs up. The more likes we get, the wider our reach becomes, allowing us to educate more people about the realities of bullying and trauma. Don't forget to share this video with your friends and family. You never know who might be silently struggling with bullying or trauma, and could benefit from this information. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. By subscribing, you'll stay updated on our future content. We always aim to provide you with insightful and practical advice on a range of important topics. Your support means the world to us and will help us reach a wider audience. Together, let's spread awareness about bullying and trauma, and ensure everyone knows there's a way to overcome them. Thank you for your support.